Hey, what's up guys? It's Shelby Padgett here, and we are gonna do the 5 things that I do not like about my 2022 YZ250 two-stroke. So we're gonna go ahead and get through these pretty quick. I'm gonna touch on each one of them. The first thing that I do not like about my 22 YZ250 is that it does not have e-start. So we're in 2022, plenty of the bikes these days have e-start. I think Yamaha should jump on board and add this to their bike. I just don't see there being a good excuse this far into technology for not having an e-start for a bike at this price point. So that's number 1, e-start. Add an e-start to the bike, Yamaha. Come on, not that hard. Number 2 is going to be the clutch. The clutch, I would prefer a hydraulic clutch, just like KTM and the Husqvarna. The Brembo setup is absolutely amazing. The Magura setup's great. And we're still using a cable clutch, which I know in some scenarios people really prefer a cable clutch. But for me, I've had the hydraulic ones, I've had even aftermarket hydraulic on a CR250 two-stroke, and I personally really like the feel. I like how easy it is to pull. This one's not broken in quite yet, but it's so stiff and firm that I can feel it taking a toll on me as the laps add up and as I'm not in great shape. So for those of you that are weekend warriors like myself, a hydraulic clutch would be a no-brainer. So that's number 2, add a hydraulic clutch to the bike. Number 3 is the exhaust pipe. Everybody else in the two-stroke game has a chrome-plated or nickel-plated pipe, and I think Yamaha should join in and get something a little bit more flashy. We've been running these flat black indestructible, which is great, pipes forever. And I think the chrome look and fit and finish, the shiny pipes, look a little bit higher end, and it's one less thing that I'd have to put on the list of things I'd like to buy for the bike. So that would be number 3. Add some bling to the pipe and bring this thing into the 21st century for the two-stroke game. Number 4 for me is kind of on the fence. So number 4 would be Electron carburetor. Nobody else provides Electron carburetor for an OEM bike off the floor, but I think that would be an exceptional thing to partner up with for a product line. I personally love the Electron on all the two-strokes I've built. Some people hate them. It's got the Kean PWK 38mm Air Striker carb, but out of the box, it's not, it's not perfect. So when you're like me and you buy a bike off the floor and you live at 2,400 feet elevation, you do have to go and play with the carb a little bit, adjust the pilot, maybe the needle position to get it really running just right, whereas the Electron carburetor is much more standalone and not as necessary to get into motion. Lastly is number 5. The last thing that I don't like about the 2022 YZ250 is the grips. These grips are really hard on my hands, and Yamaha's grips have always been really hard. I feel like if you just threw on some softer grips, some ODIs or something right out the box, it'd just be that much better of a feel right off the bat, and be a lot more friendly on my hands. Instead, I gotta go get some softer grips, and or build up some more calluses. So those are the 5 things I do not really care for about the YZ250. Other than that, the bike is easy to work on. It's a great bike. And stay tuned for my video of the top 5 things I love about my 2022 YZ250. So thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and leave comments below if you have any questions. See ya.